Me one second. They are billions and billions and billions and billions. There we go. Was this game seeing a lot of streamer playing lately? It's kind of like a combination of just a normal zombie survival game and like the Command and Conquer series. Basically, you start off with very few villagers and like units to protect yourselves, and you have to basically expand. And you're on a timer to basically build up your base to defend against a billion zombies, which is why it's called They Are Billions. At the end of the timer, a billion zombies appear from every direction, so you have so many days to basically build up your base and survive. Did you draw these pictures yourself? No, I did not, Demoness. I have a channel artist, and her name and link are down below in the panels. Just in case you are on mobile, that is the link to the artist who does a lot of the imagery for my channel. I've already had a few goes at this already, so I basically know how the game works, but we're still going to be going on a rather easy difficulty because the game is really hard, and well, I haven't won yet per se. I've got to the end, but I've always been killed by the billions. So here we are. We can choose the amount of days we have until the final horde. So basically, the more days you have, the easier the end fight is going to be because you have more time to set up. So first up, we're going to go easy. Because even if it is easy, it's still really hard for the billion wave at the end. And then we have infected population, which is basically the zombies that are near your base and the amount of zombies in the horde that come to attack you. And the just a few infected, I think, is a new option. I mean, I'm used to very low population. And depending on what... yes, get good indeed. Depending on what difficulties you choose, you have a basically kind of like a multiplier in your score. So since I've gone to easy, I'm only getting 10% of the normal score I would get. So if I ended up with, I don't know, 234 score, I would have gotten 2,340 if I had put it all up to max difficulty. Three hours? I don't even know if you can do 3 hours. You can do it in days, which 80 days would be brutal. We're just going to go for easy, because I don't want to show off the game where I'm just dying all the time. I mean, if I complete this, I can move it up. And the beginning of the game is randomly generated, so you always have your base and your units. However, the area around it will always be different. And this map has a lot of rivers in it, so you've got to kind of plan your base around the environment as such. And just like any RTS, you can pause it with space. And we have 4 units of Rangers, which like the worst unit. And then the Soldier, which is the next step up. And you can tell by all their stats down here how much better they are in terms of damage and defense and such. And first up, we want to go to Command Center, which is this big building here, just like normal RTS games. You have a Command Center where you build items and buildings from. And you can see here we have 0 colonists because all of our colonists are units, but we have 5 workers who can be used to basically do jobs. The more workers you have not doing anything, the more gold you earn, because they just basically, I don't know, mine the earth for gold. And first up, we're going to need tents so that we can actually produce units and get income. And each tent basically holds so many people. I think it's 4 colonists per tent. And then next up, we're going to need a sawmill, so we need 300 gold, so we've got to wait. So you just select your units, and thankfully you can set them to patrolling. So this guy is going to go back and forth here, just to guard there. And then we're going to be using our rangers to basically scout, because they're rangers. And there's some infected. They do prowl around, and they are the slow type of infected for now. However, as it goes on, you'll get new types of zombies trying to attack you.
Yeah. You order, you pay. Gotcha.
And you can see on the floor, we're passing by a load of different resources. You've got stone, you've got gold. Basically, if you mine gold, you get money. And there's also iron. And this thing here is an oil deposit, but that's for a later game.
Are you sure? Okay.
Gold is just basically our currency. You can easily swap it out for something else. But basically, you need to use gold to pay units. Because for some reason people want to get paid in Zombie Apocalypse because they can use it for other things. Currency still has some weight. Right here is some iron that we're going to need. Thankfully, we've spawned right next to some stone deposits, so you can get stone pretty quickly. And there's some and this right here is an infected town. If you attack these buildings, it will spawn tons of undead, so you don't want to do that yet.
Great. Yeah.
So sadly, they are guarding that iron that's really close.
Great.
You want to play this game not because you dislike zombie games, just because you transy suck at games like this. I love games like this. I used to play Command & Conquer so much when I was younger. Now that we've got gold coming in, we can now put down a sawmill to cut some of this forest up for us. And you can see the effective range around the building itself. You want to set it so that you get the most out of the area, because you can't have buildings overlap their areas of effect. So you can see this area is affecting this tree down here. No other building can affect this tree if it's currently mining that one. So plop it down there for 9 wood. And you're going to need a lot of wood because almost every building requires some amount of wood. And besides that, you're also going to need to have food to feed your survivors. So you're going to need hunters' cottages, which will basically hunt in woods and just normal tiles. So it's good to have a hunter's lodge next to your sawmill somewhere, because they'll be hunting the same woods. That's fine, it's a different resource. And you also have fisherman's cottage, which you want to get onto that water there. But while those are building, we'll keep moving.
I know you can do it, buddy.
Gotcha.
Thank you for the host, sniper.
Yes.
And here we found some faster zombies.
Roger that.
They do lose interest if they are not an actual horde, so you can kind of kite them a bit.
Roger that. Great.
Seems there's a lot of zombies down here, and there's some more drops there for just set up loot.
Roger that. Great.
Attention. Building
And what you're going to want to do is basically defend your base. You're going to want to set up walls and such.
Gotcha.
And we can only build within our area of influence or power. So this is all these squares you can see as what we can build in, and to expand that we need Tesla towers to expand our energy network. So we place it there, our energy network will increase over to here, and we're going to want to wall this off because this is where a load of zombies are going to be spawning. Think about all the possible ways to lose an arm. I think losing one at a Sludge's factory is just the worst. I like worst as well.
Affected around?
Hello, and good morning, Dr. Blackheart. How are you today?
Attention. Building completed.
Now that this is done, we can go to defences and set up some walls. Basically set up this woman to be a guard for here, and we can build her a watchtower when we get some more wood in. Obviously in the beginning our wood's going to be really slow because we only have one forest we're actually farming as such. Good evening. You're fine, just salty from gaming all day? Were you bad? And the game does have Fog of War, so as you go around we'll uncover it, but we also have Sight, so we know there's zombies over here, but since we're nowhere near it, we don't know if they're still there or if they're any closer. So you do want to have like walls and watchtowers and basically guards posted everywhere so you know what's going on. And if zombies attack your buildings, it infects your population, so if they attack you and they win even easier as it continues, because there's more of them. This watchtower here, and then she can go inside of that in a bit. I'm going to want to expand over this way to get this wood right here as well.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Maybe she tries something sweet. Heard honey pop is real sweet. Also heard honey pop. Well, don't think it's really good for streaming.
Attention. Building completed.
What?
She can get inside there, and then the tower extends her watch, which is basically her sight, and her attack range. Though their attack range is rather minimal. Where is it?
This, right?
Their viewing range is 8. But I can never tell how much it is. Oh, just 2, so instead of 8, it's 10. No, it's not bad. Wasn't good either, but not the point. I couldn't read your teammates' minds, so I couldn't do what they needed me to do, so they killed me. What game are you playing? Put the place there. You also have to watch out for the range of your buildings, because your villagers will walk into those squares, so you want to wall it off so that they don't basically walk into a zombie randomly. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Ah, okay, I get you. Whilst we're waiting on things like this, we can just build some more tents and expand the population.
Attention. Building completed.
Basically, the more of these tents we have, the more gold we'll bring in. Ranges, so all off to here.
Attention.
Then we will have to expand the energy array.
Completed. Attention. Building completed.
The rats, this is only on PC. I like these kind of games.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
This is a
Colony who? A colony who needs a mayor, that's who.
I bet Blackheart enjoyed that. This is a new game because it's in early access, which is why it's a preview. So yeah, it's only going to be on Steam for now. And basically, when you reach a certain villager threshold, you choose a mayor, and they basically give you either just a straight up income or addition to your store. So this guy's going to give us 20 stone. Isn't really the best. However, this other person unlocks the technology of a farm, and farms are like 8 times better than the other food production services. So we want to get this just so we don't have to research it, and we can plop it down straight away, and this will allow us to basically get more workers going in. So we choose that, then we pause it, and it gives us a bonus farm we can plop down. And as you can see, it goes from like the 10 or 11 of the Hunter's Lodge to 60, because this works around these green spots on the ground. And their max is 64, so you want to try and get that. There can be annoying... Okay, we've got 64 right here. What luck. And we want to have our soldier go a bit further out so he can protect this farm.
All right.
So you go there and then you can go diagonally through it.
Come on.
Attention. Building completed.
What?
We've got this walled off. Got that walled off. And now we're kind of running low on units because we're putting them on these watchtowers. Now we've got to make a soldier center. But we're going to need stone, so we also need to place down a quarry. We're going to have to wait for our wood to come in because we've been using a lot of that. But now wood's coming in a bit faster. Now we've got 19 instead of just 9.
Attention. Building completed.
You try playing StarCraft 2, you set up the training map on the very easiest possible and you're lost. That's how bad you are at this type of game. Well, it's not the genre for everyone. Like I said before, I've had years of playing these kind of games. Ugh. Sorry if that was loud. So now we've got quarry. You'll soon notice that quarries are a bit harder to set up because they have a much shorter range. And you normally want to get them in the corners to get the most, but it looks like we're not going to have much luck here, so just plonk it down there for 4, and we should be able to do it on the other side as well. Yes, so when we get some more resources in, we can plop it on the other side to just mine the other half of this.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Whatever you say, as long as you pay me. Yeah.
We'll set this unit to on it.
Okay.
Accidentally just clicked off. We'll set her to patrol. Thank you, DBNS. You grew up playing StarCraft, Warcraft, and Warhammer, both board games and video games, or video versions. You love them. Well, that's kind of like the main games you'd have when you were younger, really.
You again.
So now I've got this all kind of like guarded up. And we'll eventually expand out, but we're just sorting out our stores at the moment. We're also going to have to expand the energy network. Just wait for all this stone to come on in, and then we can start producing some more units so we can expand more.
Attention. Building completed.
But there, that'll be fine.
Building completed.
Now we can wait. What do we need? We need some more workers, we need to build some more tents. And what do we run? Oh, we need more energy. We need to pop down a mill, so when this is built, pop down a mill.
Attention. Building completed.
And we've run out of workers
You're trying
for
to
that.
break into the buildings.
Where's this? Ah, there we go.
Do you need me? Understood.
And you can see there's like a yellow health bar in it. When it goes down that health bar, it will turn into an infected area.
For the humans!
I have to turn this off temporarily just so I can build some energy. You can pause any building and it basically gives you back the workers and energy that are used to make them, but obviously they won't be working right at that time. I want to expand to get that iron just so I have iron coming in. I need to guard up what I have currently.
Attention. Building completed.
So now I've got that, I can build some more tents.
What? Yeah.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building
Now we've got the workers for this, we can plop down the soldier centre. We can start producing some more units.
Building completed.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Gotcha.
Not being nice to Gabberbot today, are you, Demoness?
Attention. Building completed.
So now we can start producing units. Rangers don't take any iron, so you can make a ton of those. They are useful in the early game when you don't have access to iron, because we only really have 10 from a drop we got earlier. And we want to have enough so we can have sight on all of our basically entryways to our base, just so we don't get snuck up on and have the zombies infect us.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Now we've got a new person, so you can go in there. We're basically going to have one on every side. We want to block this off here, so we want to have one over here. Find some more stone as well. And we want to turn this back on. We need more workers. We don't need too much stone right now, so we can turn that off. Turn this back on, because our stone's currently maxed out.
Sounds interesting. It could be worse. My bow and arrows are ready.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
These towers go up, we can wall off this area. And then start expanding towards the north to get that iron.
My
I
bow
want to
and
also wall
arrows
off this.
are ready.
I need to get some energy. That'd be best. And we can also set up a
Attention.
fisherman's cottage for the water.
Attention.
And this side's a bit more guys, so we put it there. Now this is built, we can set up the walls.
My bow and arrows are ready. You again. Great. You are gonna pay me for this, right? This better be good. Yeah.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Because we want to expand all this into just tons of houses so we can increase income, as well as the units we can create. You taking Entro's junk there, are you?
So tired. Last night was amazing.
So now we got a unit for each of those towers, because they want to kind of overlap. So when the hordes come, you want more than just one person. And each tower can have 4 units in it. But you want to have them basically covering the entire area. Because before you know it, they'll have some of your wall destroyed.
This better be good. What? You again? What?
Now this flank is quote unquote protected. Next we want to expand up to the north just so we can get this iron and start producing some of that stuff. This is also an Iron Man game, or Iron Man mode game, where if you die, you're dead. The only save you have is your quitting save and basically an autosave in case the game crashes. So you really want to not die because then you got to start it all over again. Currently they only have this survival mode going because of the early access. However, they will be having a campaign later on, which I think might be more akin to the Command & Conquer games where you have basically a setup and a mission to do.
Oh, here we go again. You again. Roger that.
We want a lot more ranges to protect this up and also clear this area just so we can get to that iron. You can also get a wood workshop to get some new tech coming in, which we're going to want, so get some more workers.
My bow and arrows are ready. You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Great. What do you want?
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Basically this is just a rally point for new
My bow and
units being
arrows are
produced,
ready.
just as they move over there.
Oh, here we go again. My bow and arrows are ready. What's up? Any infected around?
And we just found a lot of infected. This is going to be a bit annoying to clear out just with normal rangers.
What? My bow and arrows are ready.
Attention.
For this, right?
Building completed.
So tired. Last night was amazing. You again. Okay.
Now we should have enough people to do the tech. Now we need more energy. get another sawmill onto these trees as well.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
What?
Seems to treat the harem better than you, Irvin.
Building complete.
Better be good.
Attention. Building completed.
What? What do you want now? You again. Got you.
I want to put some more units up here because this is a dangerous area with all these infected nearby. Enough for this yet. Don't need more workers, so more housing, but you need more food. Get more 100 cottages. Especially since we've got some more forests over here we can use.
This better be good. What's up? Any infected around?
Now this area is kind of guarded and watched over.
Attention. Building completed.
Now we have food, we can set down some more tents.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Now we have a workshop, so we can now get some
Building completed.
research going on in there. Get this iron being mined as well.
What do you
I
want?
never put you in your tower. Once this is built, we can upgrade some of the buildings we currently have after researching their upgraded forms. And this is just a repair all button, which is very handy for a game like this.
Attention. Building completed.
Also stone, because we're not using stone right now. And we don't currently have a market, so this is producing and being lost. You can sell excess resources with a market, but we need to research that first. I've seen Cruel be defeated with 1 before, Irvin. I can put the fisherman's cottage on this pile of water here. Ooh, 12 right there. First one was been 3 gold. Well, it's just a dice roll, so you're just getting lucky with them.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Technology research finished.
Now we have cottages, we can upgrade the tents into cottages. However, we're going to want to get, I'll say, a farm just so we can get some more food going. You can click on any of these and just upgrade them, but we need a lot more food coming in, which is why I need to research the farms.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
$13 food there.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Come on, complete so I can make some more farms.
Technology research finished.
And I need more energy.
Attention. Building completed.
And the mills have to be 4 tiles away from each other, so that's why I'm placing them kind of in odd positions.
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
Got
Building
some good green grass over here, so let's check if we can get better than a 42. Nope, seems to be the best we can get here. But still, it's like 4 times better than what we're getting with the other buildings.
dozens of infected are near the colony. They are approaching from the south.
Now we're getting... This is basically just a warning for one of the hordes. I think there's only dozens. The lower you set it, the less these are going to be. And they'll soon appear up on the map as basically a skull and crossbones. And we're going to want to send all of our units there just to protect it. It's either going to come to this side or this side. You see it right there.
Attention. Building completed.
It looks like it's leaning towards this side.
Knock, knock. Who's there? A colony. A colony who? A colony who needs a mayor, that's who.
We're getting our second mayor. And... storage is good because that's basically just like a warehouse. I think I want the Thanatos just for unit. Let's get the Thanatos unit. Lead level worker. Upgrade that, and then we'll plop down the Thanatos somewhere that we can put him into one of the watchtowers. it still looks like it's going on this side. I'm sorry, Demoness, I just like dancing.
They are trying to break through.
See, they're trying to break up the defences near this place. It's being annoying.
My bow and arrows are ready. What do you want?
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Yeah, I can see that. I've set another thing over there. And yeah, they're definitely coming on this side here. So you go into there.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Oh no, they've kind of moved over to here. That's annoying. Been built? Yeah, it's been built. So I can now do the bonus of the Thanatos. And can't go in there, but they can still attack.
My bow and arrows are ready.
And you'll see why I wanted the Thanatos in a second. Explosions! It's kind of lucky I got a Thanatos at that point.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Okay, Mr. Thanatos, go over there, because we're going to want to have to deal with this soon, because they're just spawning zombies and that's annoying.
A new task.
And put some extra walls there, just in case some more units want to try it.
I smashed it last night.
Now we're going to want to upgrade all these, but we can also do a ring selection, just to select several buildings at once and upgrade them all together. But we need a lot more wood.
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
Now we've got the unwanted attention of this place, and they're attacking us.
Attention. Building completed.
My bow and arrows are ready. What?
This might actually be a loss here,
This awesome.
because I'm not going to be able to hold off against this for long. So I can't build defences while they're so close. See, they're just going through the walls so easily. This is dangerous. I just need to pull back and have a second line of defences to fall back into.
I'm the freaking boss.
This better be good.
The walls are under attack.
What do you want now? You are gonna pay me for this, right?
They are trying to break through. They are attacking the colony defenses.
Actually, I can now be over to soldiers because I'm getting iron.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Right now I'm pretty much just delaying the inevitable because they're going to keep spawning and damaging my things.
Attention. Building completed.
Reporting for duty.
The walls are under attack. They are trying to break through.
And now there's things over here, so I've got to move them over here. And yeah, that Thanatos definitely came in handy. That was really lucky to get him just before the horde. Without the Thanatos, I would have just lost the game right there.
Ready and waiting. Reporting for duty. Swords.
And thankfully, I fell back just enough so that they stopped spawning from the infected village.
Reporting for duty.
And it's not really a Thanatos upgrade, it's just a single unit, but I needed it at that point in time. Speaking of which, do some more upgrades. I think right now, Great Ballista would be the best thing to do.
Do you need me? Tell me. Reporting for duty. Ready and waiting.
Attention. Building completed.
So now I've got soldiers here, this is a bit more defended. Yeah, I think I was just a bit too close to that base when a horde spawned, so they decided to join in. Since they started, they continued.
Attention. Technology research finished.
Now we've got a new weapon, which is a Great Ballista, and you basically place this down and it shoots a giant ballista bolt basically at our enemies, and it can penetrate through several ones, so it's a very good weapon to install everywhere.
Attention. Building completed.
They're a bit expensive though.
Attention. Building completed.
Is everything okay?
Attention. Building completed. squad.
Next, I research a market just so I can sell the excess materials I'm gaining.
Building completed.
Also reduces the food needed for all these houses I have. There was a gap there I did not notice. Is Ballista's going to get to that thing first? Apparently not, you just let the Thanatos deal with it.
Attention. Technology research finished.
I can pop down a market. Buddy, more workers.
Attention. Building completed.
These pluses over here are every 8 hours. That's why you'll see some of them coming in kind of incrementally. I want to get somewhere where it can affect all of these places, all these houses. Let's get rid of this.
Attention. Building completed.
Access is that denying? This? I have no idea what access this is blocking. I can place it there if I get rid of this.
Attention. Building completed.
It's good to have it there. It was just being annoying with its placement. And this should increase my food by a lot, since it's affecting so many of my different houses. It reduces their food requirement.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
My food's just shot to 43. I need more
Building completed.
energy. More for more for more for more.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Technology research finished. Attention. Building completed.
I forgot I had this sawmill turned off.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Now that I got market, I can just buy a load of things, so I might just buy a load of wood just to increase this production.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Now we need more food.
Building completed.
Gotta go about 2 hours. Well, then you'll just have to miss the end to this map. I might die before then. I think I had one game last 7 or 8 hours before in this. All depends on how much you pause the game.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
This will be the final house we need to upgrade.
Completed.
If we got plenty of spare workers to put into other buildings.
Attention. Building completed.
But we're going to have to wait for quite some time to get the gold. This next thing for research is a stone workshop, and that requires 1,000 gold. A lot of wood, and I need more energy actually, so I'm still waiting for all that to come in. Build some more mills. I'll say some more. I only need that one. Because I think it was 40 energy for the workshop. Not 20. I needed one more. I think I'm actually losing money because I need oil for the Thanatos. But we can unlock a building that produces that soon.
Attention. Building completed.
I just gotta wait like 4 hours in game. There we go, stone workshop.
Attention. Building completed.
Yeah, Gatherbot is not nice to you, Demoness.
Attention. Building completed.
Stone workshop. Now for this we can research a load of stuff for stone. And stone's a good upgrade from all the wood defences. However, I might move over to a foundry. So I need to improve the farms I currently have. Let's do a stone house first, just to increase the amount of people I have. Get some new soldiers coming in so I can expand, because I need to have more space to build things. You slapped Gatherbot with a clingy cat. I don't think the cat wants to leave. Poor Gabba Gabbabot deserved it. I don't know.
Attention. Technology research finished.
Actually, might you want the bank just to increase the gold increase? Yeah, do that.
Reporting for duty.
Dozens of infected are near the colony.
The north.
They are approaching from the north.
Good thing I've protected this a bit better than the other sides then.
Need me? Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my weapon. Reporting for duty. Commander?
Got one great ballista up here, so should be good to go.
Just tell me what to do.
It gives you a good amount of time to search more walls. I could have possibly made them stone, but I haven't researched stone yet.
Reporting for duty. Tell me.
Should be coming into view soon. See how good the ballista's doing. There we go, fended off that. Easy enough.
Commander?
I'm going to want to expand this way, so clear this out with the soldiers.
At your service.
There's a lot of grassland over here, so it'd be good farmland.
Attention. Building completed.
Let's go. Great ideas, sir. For the colony! Perfect. All right. Perfect. Let's go. Attack! Great ideas, sir.
Attention. Technology research finished.
I will kill our enemies. All right. Understood.
Start moving over here.
Do you need me? On your orders. For the colony! Great idea, sir. Of course, my commander. All right.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Orders, sir. Let's go. For the colony!
I kind of wish there was a bit more choke points around here.
Understood. Great idea, sir. That will be easy.
Attention.
Could
Building
do here and then just go around that, or
Understood.
They are
Waiting on
attacking
orders.
the colony defenses. Attention. Building completed. Our defenses
everything
are
okay?
being attacked.
you can see they're changing colour and getting stronger, so I'm going to need to upgrade all the units into better ones.
Reporting for duty. Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my weapon. Tell me.
Attention. Building completed.
Commander? Reporting for duty. At your service. Reporting for
Yeah, the four-leaf clover is really good, Blackheart.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building
Tell
completed.
me.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention.
Orders,
Building
sir.
completed.
Waiting on orders.
Attention. Building completed.
Do you use quotation marks in mbag add command?
Attention. Building completed.
You can. No, yeah, you have to. For the mbag, you need to surround what the name of the thing you're adding is in quotation marks.
Tell me. On your orders. Perfect. Understood.
Attention. Building completed.
Need a lot of wood. Stone production is too low. Did I not turn this back on? I just need more energy.
Attention. Building completed.
Just guide me to the infected. Do you need me?
Attention. Building completed.
I need to increase all this stone production because I've unlocked the power plant, which burns both stone and wood to create more power. It's a lot better than these mills I've got going right now until I can upgrade them. Need to expand down here to get this stone. Got the same clues at least 5 times already. Yeah, a lot of the clues do repeat themselves.
Attention. Building
You can check on the Discord for the list of clues you currently have.
Attention. Building completed.
Reporting for duty.
Come on, stone. Just buy some.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Attention. Building completed.
They got 10 more energy, just need workers and gold.
Reporting for duty. Waiting on orders. Perfect.
Span out this way to get some this stone.
Attention. Building completed.
What's those drops of supplies?
Reporting for duty.
Attention. Building completed.
Tell me. Come on. Bring 'em on!
Attention. Building
Commander?
completed.
All right. Orders, sir. Waiting on orders.
Attention. Technology research finished.
Did I miss the GIF or did it not send?
Attention. Building completed. The walls are under attack.
Is everything okay? Ready and waiting.
He's not showing up in the tower. I can see the pun.
To break through.
Do you need me? Orders, sir.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Do you need me?
Our defenses are being attacked.
I don't think they like me expanding.
The walls are under attack.
There's somebody like stuck in there or something.
They are trying to break through.
I think this tower's just glitched.
attacking the colony defenses. Our defenses are being
Tell
attacked.
me. At your service. Let's go.
The walls are under attack.
Is everything okay?
They are trying to break through.
At your service.
Oh god, there's a lot more there than I thought there was.
Our buildings are being attacked. Attention. Building completed.
Tell me. Great idea, sir.
Attention.
Order,
Building
sir.
completed.
Damn it! Oh.
This might be where I die.
They are attacking the colony defenses. Our defenses are being attacked. Our colony is succumbing to the infection.
I did miss it, okay. Alright, see you later, Blackheart.
The walls are under attack. The colony is under attack. They are trying to break through. Attention. Building
Only
complete.
that watchtower wasn't glitched. Yeah, they're destroying my stuff.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Reporting for duty.
Our defenses are being attacked. Dozens of infected are near the colony.
And now they're attacking as well.
Approaching from the west.
I don't think... If it's the west, it might be coming from this side and it's not really walled off yet.
At your service. Ready
The
and
walls
waiting.
are under attack.
Reporting for duty.
You going from this side?
Reporting for duty.
Looks like they're coming over here.
What do you want? An autograph?
Reporting for duty. Just guide me to the infected.
Well, look, they're swooping down here, I think.
Let's put this awesome body to use.
now just need to clear out this place that's been infected.
Great.
But now that they've taken over that and lost 70 food, damn it.
Tell me. Let's go.
Have to move a lot of these units over there, just so I can clear it out.
Ready and waiting. Is everything okay?
They are trying to break through. They are attacking the colony defenses.
Yeah, I know that. I'm going to try and clear them out, so stop telling me. I think it's because I clicked the repair, so it's repaired this stuff.
Wow. Okay. That's all. Not to be hurried. Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. Take it easy.
Where did they all go? Did they just leave?
I'm the freaking boss.
Damn it. Oh.
What? Cool.
I just need to block off this. If I go any further, it's just spawning them over and over again, so there might be a village over there. Why is this not producing power over here? Connected.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Let's put this awesome body to use. What? Where's the party?
Do you need me? Is everything okay?
Now I can sit down a foundry. used all of my resources.
Let's put this awesome body to use.
Why does it like keep glitching and not being in there? Okay, now he's in there.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Now this is created, we can upgrade more things. Now upgrade the quarries for the stone and iron, and the farms for food, which is basically what I wanted to get. But I will need oil platforms to pay for the new units.
Our defenses are being attacked. Attention. Building completed.
Choose your mayor.
I'd make better use of the iron. Hopefully it pays me the stuff that doesn't get used. Yeah, it does. Okay, good.
The walls are under attack. They are trying to break into the buildings. They are trying to break through.
Wait, what? Honest.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Apparently that. What?
Attention. Technology research finished.
The game's glitching out. It's making things disappear with not. What?
Attention. Building completed. The walls are under attack.
Thank you, Eunice.
Attention. Building completed.
And now it's back? Okay, this is confusing. Now we are researching the engineering center, which is basically the next upgrade of unit creation, so we can now create the Thanatoses, as well as some other lovely creations, which hopefully I'll live to see.
Attention. Technology research finished.
I need more energy, which I'm getting, and stone and gold I'm getting, so I just need to wait for that to finish up.
Attention. Building completed.
Come on, gold. Now we can research his Thanatoses. I think the basic ones are the flamethrower unit, and we can also unlock Titans, which are basically just giant mechs.
Attention. Technology research finished.
However, I'm going to need to get the advanced quarries and advanced farms just so I can basically afford all of that. Like, get a warehouse just so I can increase the size of my stores.
Attention. Building completed.
Because I want to place this close by to buildings that are providing resources, because it improves what they deliver. Might just be able to put it here for food, really.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
That's 64, they get 74. And 77. And obviously increases all this by about 50. Then the gold is, I think it's doubled? Yeah, from 2,000 to 4,000. So you can store a lot more. And you'll need that because some of the higher level units require more gold. And to research the Titan, you need 6,000 gold, so you need at least 2 warehouses.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Technology research finished.
And we want to create a bank, so we can put it down here and it should affect most of these houses.
Attention. Building completed.
We need to create some oil platforms, but use stone.
Attention. Building completed.
Do you have any more oil? Yeah, some oil over here. I want to improve all the mills because the power plants are good, but they burn so much of your stone.
Attention. Building completed.
Now oil is coming in at a good rate, and that sells for a lot more than the rest of the resources. I think it's 500 actually. Oh, 800. Well, you buy it for 800, you could sell it for 40, which is a lot less. Like, the buying rate is so much higher than the selling rate. Which is kind of annoying, but it's something.
Attention. Technology research finished. Attention. Building completed.
Put it back down here, increase the gold production from our people.
Attention. Building completed.
Pretty good. I want to go around improving all the quarries.
Are near the colony. They are approaching from the south.
Hopefully here, because it's the better defended area.
A new task.
Don't have too many spare units, really.
This better be good.
They might go there, that's the worst defended area. Hopefully not.
Attention. Building completed.
Looks like they might be actually, that's going to be annoying.
Attention.
Better be
Building
good.
completed.
Just have this unit kind of make them come over here by going over to them.
Okay, let's do this. Yeah. Roger that.
Attention.
Yeah,
Building completed.
There we go.
gotcha.
I've got an amount of them over here.
What's up? Any infected around?
They are trying to break through.
I can build that there, but they're gonna break through.
What? You? Okay.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
They got me. Oh. Oh. Are you sure?
Is everything okay? Understood.
Attention.
Tell me.
Building
Oh, I survived it.
What? What do you want now?
Commander?
Oh, here we go again. You call that a plan? Yes. Faster than my bow.
Just gonna expand this down just so I can put defenses in a better place.
What? Great.
Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my weapon.
attention. Building completed. Attention.
You are gonna
Building
pay me for
completed.
this, right? What? Yeah. You are gonna pay me for this, right? Roger that.
Attention. Building completed.
So tired. Last night was
Attention.
amazing.
Building completed.
You again. A new task. Oh, more orders. What?
Alright, bridge with the houses. Oh, there's a cottage. And there was 3 left there.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? You again.
Attention. Building completed. Our defenses are being attacked.
You again? What? What do you want now?
Attention. Building completed.
This better be good.
Need to mine some more iron because it's being really slow. Got some here, but I haven't put anything up. However, I'm gonna be right back 'cause I'm gonna make myself some food. So I'm gonna pause the game because I don't want it running when I'm gone. And I shall see you shortly. And I'm back. Got myself some leftover fajitas. And coffee. Main problem right now is the iron production.
Attention. Building complete.
Just trade out that food for iron.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
I think it's time to get rid of that infected town next to us. So, turns of Anatoses.
Thanatos, ready and cool.
Did I upgrade all the fans? Looks like I have. There's one there. Alright, missed out frames. There we go.
Thanatos, ready and cool.
They pronounce it Thanatos. I thought it was Thanatos. Or is it just the person's accent?
Cool day to blow up things.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed. The walls are under attack.
I never moved anyone over here.
Stop staring at my
Attention.
muscles.
Building completed.
That's all.
They are trying to break through.
And by trying, they are, because I don't have anything over here.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Nice cigar.
Attention. Building completed.
Oh, not sleeping, just resting my eyes. Okay.
Reporting for duty. Commander? Reporting for duty.
Let me crush some skulls.
Just guide me to the infected.
Dozens of infected are near the colony. They are approaching from the north.
It's a good thing I always make a load of Thanatoses.
Yeah.
Or apparently Thanatos. Which just sounds wrong. It's TH should go th, not ta.
Reporting for duty.
They might be coming over here, so I need to move Thanatos over there.
Crush some skulls. Thanatos, I'm ready and weekend, boss.
Reporting for duty.
Nice cigar. What? I'm awesome, you know it.
I moved everything over here because I thought you were coming over here, goddammit.
Roger that. Gotcha.
Reporting for duty.
Apparently it did go over here, they just split off.
Yeah. Roger that.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Day to blow up things.
Orders, sir. Reporting for duty. for duty. Do you need me?
The walls are under attack.
Thanatos, ready and cool. I'm the freaking boss. Nice idea. Thanatos, ready and cool.
It just sends off errors in my head, like Thanatos doesn't sound correct. Well, this would be enough. So they spawn quite a few zombies when you attack them.
Thanatos, ready and wow. Gotcha.
Oh,
That's
wish me luck.
Mars. Great. So funny.
Thankfully, it actually destroys several buildings at once. It's got like an area effect.
Wow. Let's put this awesome body to use.
Strangely, they're not spawning any more zombies. They normally do.
I'm loving it.
It might be that they've already summoned all that they can when they attacked before.
Wow.
Attention.
So
Building
funny.
completed.
In how many pieces? Yeah. Party time.
It might be that I'm not close enough for them to actually spawn, which should be good.
Give me 2 seconds.
Attention. Building completed.
Oh, this is completely closed off. This is nice. Get all this iron and stone pretty easily because they don't have to block off this side.
Nice idea. Gotcha. Yeah. That's all. Great. Let's blow them up.
Units under attack.
I smashed it last night.
Alright, Demoness. Thanks for dropping by.
Attention. Technology research finished.
Ready to burst some infected. Yeah? Where's the party? Say goodbye to Papa.
Oh, it looks like this is the edge of the map.
Roger that. Say goodbye to Papa.
This could be a good place to wall off, actually.
What?
Attention. Technology research finished.
Nice cigar.
Since this is so good, I could move the wall across here.
What? Yeah.
Attention. Building
Roger
completed.
that. Great idea. No, I'm just kidding.
Attention.
Yeah.
Building completed. Attention.
Great.
Building completed.
Okay. Gotcha. Roger that. Yeah. You order, you pay. Gotcha. You call that a plan?
Yeah, I could wall off down to here. That'd be a good wall there.
What's up? Any infected around?
See you, Demoness.
Let's put this awesome body to use. Let me crush some skulls. What? I smashed it last night. What?
What? Great. Yes. Great. Gotcha. Okay.
Attention. Building completed.
Yeah. You again. Roger that. Okay. Yeah. Great. Are you sure? Yeah. Yes. Roger that. Okay.
Attention.
You order,
Building
you
completed.
Are you sure? Roger that.
I'm actually blocking nothing there.
To break through.
Let's do this. Yeah. Okay.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Yes.
Attention. Building completed.
Hey Blackout, how was food?
Let's put this awesome body to use.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
It was good chicken cheeseburgers. Ooh, lovely. I just had leftover fajitas myself.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
I smashed it last night.
Attention. Building completed.
Yeah?
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. A horde of infected are on their way. They are approaching from the west.
The west, you say? Be a pain if they go through here. I just want to take these guys at least over here.
Oh yeah.
That way I can move them down if I need to. It's really annoying. So that's defended. So if they came from the north, I would be fine. I just hope they don't come from this side. If they come lower, that'll be fine because I have walls set up already. Okay, they're coming down lower, so you guys can go down to here instead.
Attention.
Now they could move up because that might be an empty space there. This is just where they're spawning. So hopefully the Thanatoses get there quicker. Oh, they're going up a bit. They might actually go up north.
Cool. Gotcha.
Nope, looks like they're continuing this route over here. So Thanatoses, hurry up. All should be fine. Yeah, we got this. The more you watch, the more you want to buy this. That's good. So definitely a good game if you're into RTSs.
What do you want? An autograph?
Attention.
Move them back over here to reclaim this
Give me
land.
2 seconds.
Attention. Building completed.
It's currently on Steam Blackheart. I don't think it's on anything else right now. And I think it's around £20.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
I smashed it last night. What? Nice cigar.
Attention. Building completed.
It's nuts now. At least got walls and 2 Thanatoses. To mine a lot of this stone, because again that's getting really low. I'm only getting 5 and a lot of it's being cooked for power. On Steam, only be played on Windows and it's going for 31 and 80 Australian. Is it Australian dollars? Yes, that's it's £20, but 31 Australian dollars because exchange rates.
Attention. Building completed. Best I'm going to get it's there. 13. I've got this one up here to do as well. Might be a good idea to put a warehouse here just to increase this production as well. Which you need more workers for. Steam tells you the US price, which is $25 USD, so you just converted it. Alright. Do you not set Steam to tell you the Australian price? Attention. Building completed.
Never occurred to you until now. You should be able to set what it tells you in settings or somewhere. Because mine has been saying pounds for years. I don't know if I changed it. It might have been coming from my location. It changed automatically. Don't know if you set your location to Australia on your profile or not.
Attention.
Time to investigate. Alright.
I'm the freaking boss.
Yes.
What? Let's put this awesome body to use. Okay.
Let's see why there's so many undead here. I don't know if there can be more than one village. I've never seen more than one.
Cool.
Got 7, 7 and 3, 8 and 1. However, how far is the reach of the marketplace? Or the warehouse? Is it warehouse? Increase the resource production, yeah. Not gonna be able to get the another meal on there, so I'll just put it there. That should be safe to this over. That actually reach it? This does, this is fine here.
I'm the freaking boss.
There's a lot coming from up there.
What? Okay.
They are trying to break through. Attention. Building
I
completed.
smashed it last night.
They are attacking the
Sounds
colony
good.
defenses.
Cool. That's all. No. Oh.
Our defenses are being attacked.
What?
It's just there's a lot spawning over there for some reason.
Take
Building
it
completed.
easy.
The walls are under attack. They are trying to break through.
There you go, stone's up to plus 31.
Let's put this awesome body to use.
Attention. Building
Just let me
completed.
finish my cigar.
Attention. Building completed.
Gonna need the bank to increase their money income. I haven't died yet, Irvin, but I have had some close calls with their attacks.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Hello, Ham. I'm sorry I'm not dying as much as you guys want me to. I'll try harder. One thing I wish is that they had a bit more of a soundtrack to this game, because it's just this one track on loop, unless you're fighting a horde.
Building completed. Attention.
Well, if you count 1,000 people in Metropolis, sure. That's right, I do. I mean, London has 6 or 5 billion people, not billion, million people living in it.
Attention. Building completed.
But how can it have 5 million people if there's only 7,000 people in the world? Take skills to die in easy mode. Get good. I'm sorry. Like I said, I've died. I've almost died. It's been dangerous at some points. Well, I can't exactly have millions of survivors because I don't think there's enough room on the map to have millions.
Attention. Building completed.
You probably get into 10,000s. Yeah, the zombies are billions. Billions and billions and billions of zombies in the billions.
Attention. Building completed. A horde of infected are on their way. They are approaching from the north.
The north. Move you over here. Move you over here.
I'm awesome and you
Depends on what part of the north they're coming from. If they're coming from this side or this side.
I'm the freaking boss.
Okay, looks like they're coming from on the left side. But they are moving towards the right, so they might get on this side. It's just going to be depending on the terrain they're moving through, because I don't know what's up there.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
It's like they're on the left side of this pond. Anything you can find is downland region, which is already set to Australia, so ensure why it's set the Steam prices in USD. Maybe you've got to do something specific, or they don't convert it. Maybe Australia isn't big enough for them. Or there's too many limitations to Australia. So no, they can't have certain games where they are. You certainly can't have the gory version of Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, let's
Annoyingly, they came on the left side.
to use.
If only they came over here. Anyone I can actually throw at them. Make you run around here, try and get them to follow you.
Yeah. Okay. Roger that. Sure.
Yo, zombies, come get this one.
Great. Pick up me.
This is bad. Do you have any units? That's just wood walls.
Damn it!
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Everybody come for your walls. It's time for helping over here.
Our defenses are being attacked.
If you go over this side, it'd be great, because then you can move over to my defences.
The walls are under attack. Our buildings are being attacked. They are infecting our buildings. The colony is under attack.
No.
I might be dying here, I might be doing what you want me to do, Irvin.
Across the colony.
Pick up me. Oh.
They are trying to break into the building.
Pick up me.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
And they're taking the main building. That goes to half, we're just dead.
Buildings are being attacked. Our colony is succumbing to the infection. Our colony is under attack.
Yeah, there it goes. Because they attacked the one part, they didn't have any executors or Tesla towers. Not Tesla towers, shocking towers. It's a damn shame. 3 hours just to die. think that's my lowest score I've gotten so far. Yeah, it's the lowest score I've gotten at the moment. Well, that's gonna be it for this stream, I think. If I go any longer, I won't be able to watch Death, because this game lasts quite some time. I mean, that was three hours just for 98 days or so in game. And I got some other things I need to do today, like writing up my preview for this game, as well as setting up some other stuff that I'm currently working on for journalism's work. So I shall thank you all for joining. I hope you all enjoyed the game itself, as well as what I had to basically say about how the game itself works. It's really fun. I found myself, you can see I had 2 tries for this one, where I was just testing out the game itself. And I was like, I'll just test this for 10 minutes just to get the grips of it. And then it ended up from 10 minutes turning into 7 hours. So it's a very addicting game, especially if you're a fan of RTS or city builders, because it's just like a combination of the two. The only problems I have is it's not really a problem with the game itself. It's because the difficulty spikes so quickly. You've got to know how the game works to really combat it, as well as make it so all of your different sides are protected. That can be difficult when you're trying to build up your villagers and your resources, which are needed for the defences. Then if you build defences, you need more of those people to build more defences. So it kind of goes in a loop where you're stuck, especially with power and workers, where you have to turn off some of the buildings just to make more. I might stream this again probably tomorrow, and we'll see if we can actually succeed in completing a map tomorrow. I'll write some of my for you today, get that started, and then probably have some final thoughts for it tomorrow, and then possibly do a post preview stream on Friday, but we'll see how I get along with that. So again, I shall thank you all for watching, and I shall see you all next time.